What about this one then? In this free kick, was this a penalty or was it too harsh on Fulham then, Bobby?
For me, Kamara just turns enough to make it slightly deliberate. But if he jumps straight up and his arms are in front of his face, I don't think the referee or VAR or anyone can ask a question of that. But for me, it's still very, very harsh. And like I said, I think clever players, will target that now. Can we aim for the face? Because there aren't too many players that want to take a ball in the face, and it may be a case of the one or two put their arm up, and you end up with a penalty.
What's your take on it, Stephen? Handball?
Yeah, I agree with Bobby. I think when you've got a player like that, I mean, if I was Scott Parker tonight, or if I was one of the other players in the wall, I'd be very disappointed with him that he's actually turned his body. You're in that wall for a reason. You're in it to take a blow to the face or take a blow to the midriff, whatever it might be. You're not in that wall to turn your body, to turn to the side. It's poor defending, if I'm being completely honest. It's not what you should do. So he's been punished for it. You can't put your arms up to the side.
I would think it's a natural reaction. I mean, yourself, perhaps you can tell me a bit better, Stephen. What would you have done in this scenario if you were Kamara?
Well, you jump straight up. You don't jump and twist. You jump and you hope that it takes either you flush in the chest, you take it in the face, and that's why you do it. What you will find is a lot of players will stand with this arm across the chest or this arm across the face because they want to protect themselves. Now, if you don't move it and it strikes your face, well, you should jump straight up in the air and expect it to take it in the face, and that won't be given as a handball then. You would never see, I don't know, we go back to the old school, you'd never see John Terry jumping up and turning his body like that. He would take it wherever it hit him because that's his job as a defender, is to put his body on the line and take blows. And it's a weak wall for me. That wall should never have gaps in it. It should never break. And it's...
You don't think it's harsh?
It's not the right word, but it's... No, I don't, because as soon as you twist your body and you go on the side and that elbow sort of comes out and now you're in a position where you've left it, then that's not really protecting it. Now, if it's flush against you, then it's different. Then you're holding your arm against your chest because you don't want it to go anywhere. When you push your arm out there, now your arm's in an unorthodox position and then it becomes a penalty. But as I say, to jump in this position of twisting into it and to come round, it's cowardly, really. It should just be the straight jump up in the air, take it in the chest, take it in the face, and you walk away with 3 points today, because Fulham was so comfortable in that position that Liverpool was struggling to get anything out of the game. Take it in the face.
You got to pick your wall wisely. Don't have too many attackers in there, right, Steve?
100%. It's so true.
But it must be quite harsh on Kamara to just come in and then he's the one causing the penalty as well. It's something that perhaps might be playing on his mind moving forward, Bobby.
It will be, but I'm sure he's had a lesson learned. And certainly with VAR as well, that thrown into the mix. It's not just the referee's decision now, it's VAR as well. It's a lesson learned and a bad one as well, unfortunately for Fulham, unfortunately for Kamara.
All right, what does this mean then for Fulham in terms of relegation? Bobby said that it looks really good at the minute for them. Stephen, we haven't got your thoughts.
Look, I think the job that Scott Parker's done has been quite brilliant. He found it really tough to adapt to the Premier League at the start. He knew it was going to be a big ask. He's very highly thought of at Fulham, and you can see why. He's learning so quickly on the job to set up his team differently. They went from a four at the back, and now they've gone to that three with the wing backs. It suits the players that they've got. It shows Scott's adaptability. Listen, they are going to be in the relegation mix. There's no doubt about that, just because of the quality of the squad and the inexperience of Scott. Have they got enough? On tonight's showing, 100% you'd say so. But there's been games where they haven't been at the races, but that was earlier on in the season. I think what we've seen of late, they've got a real good chance. This is the key period for them now, coming into the Christmas period. If you can pick up some valuable wins in and around that period, gain confidence, going out into January, February time, it can change your season so much.